Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and I'm going to be doing a review on Sonic Forces for the PlayStation 4. I know I was going to do something for the Vita. I will be getting around to that, do not worry. But let us begin. You've got your standard menu. Episode Shadow is free, by the way, so well done to Sega. Theater, I can't show you anything. It's the cutscenes in the game, but they are blocked from being recorded, so I apologize for that there. So let's actually get to the game itself. Now you got your world map, which as you can see, a bit cumbersome to use, at least I think it is. But you can just press triangle and quick select. I'm glad this was in the game. It's definitely better to use, at least I personally believe it is better to use. But as you can see, you can access everything through that menu. So we'll get to the missions. You got your challenges, which as you can see, different things by like complete a stage in a certain amount of time. That there unlocks your stuff, which I'll get to in a minute. Pretty good challenges, to be honest. Then you got your daily challenges, which you have to be connected online to, as you can see. They give you XP boosts, which the XP boost is, to me, well needed for some of the levels in this game to get an S rank, because they are really hard, in my opinion. Now let's get to the best thing about the game, the avatars. You got your weapons. Your weapons, you got different weapons, electric whips, flamethrowers, gravity guns, and you can get different classes of these weapons that, you know, more rings by killing enemies, stuff like that there. So there's a lot to get for the weapons. But let's get to the actual best part of the game, customization for the avatar. I'm going to go through everything here just to show you how much you actually get in this game. You start with very little for the character, and you unlock everything that you're seeing on screen through progression, meaning complete a level with an S rank, complete a challenge, do this and do that, level up your characters. You get cosmetics, and the best part about all this is none of it's DLC. None of it is loot boxes. The only DLC is with the game's disc, which you get if you buy the disc anyway. So well done to Sega, and also Sonic Tops, best thing ever. Well done. But nah, none of it is in loot boxes. It's earned the old-fashioned way, playing the game. Well done. I know I've said it a lot, but Sega, just well done. Just well done. I know, I'll stop now. But anyway, you can change everything from the color of the skin to the poses, as you can see, different poses for the characters. There's a lot of customization for your avatar. It's actually the best part of this game, as I said. Now, your closet, you just save different skins of characters you've created to quick select if you want to use them again. Your avatar collection just keeps track of your avatars. As you see, level 30 for both the bunny and the dog. I'm level 23 at the moment for the wolf. So, yeah, you don't lose your avatar when you create a new one. But when you create an avatar, you choose the gender, male or female. There's all the species. There's a lot to choose from, as you can see. But for example, let's pick the bear. You choose the ears. This part could have been a bit more, ear customization, different stuff like that there. But for a first attempt in the universe of Sonic to create your own character, they get an A+ from me, by far. So now we'll try the SOS missions. These can vary from having to find someone's avatar and save them, or use someone else's avatar, which you'll see in a minute that I actually switch my character out to someone else's avatar to play the mission. These are actually quite fun to do. I really do like them, but unfortunately, at least my opinion, I've not been able to use or get any of my friends' avatars. I can't pick them or choose them. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe someone can let me know in the comment section, but I can't personally find a way to do that. So unfortunately, that is a bit of a shame, but it's still a great feature to the game, and well done. So as you can see, there's different weapons. Remember I said about the whole gravity gun? This is the gravity gun being used. You'll see me using the flamethrower in a minute. But here's the problem. I try to lock on to the jump pad here, and my character wouldn't jump on. There is instances where the game just will not register the X button, and your character will over jump and run too fast when they're not supposed to be doing it. Excuse me. Very reminiscent to Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet did that a lot to me, but the controls are pretty good nonetheless. So here's the character that someone else made. You got what you do with the flamethrower. I really like that. As I said, the feature is a fantastic feature. Getting to use other people's avatars and seeing what they built. The little capsules you see on screen is to fill up the bar for the weapons, which could be different features like teleport you across the map, jetpack, different stuff like that. There, it's really, really far. Really, a lot has been put into this game. So as you can see, your character or whatever character is on screen is fully put into the cutscene. Doesn't matter what they're wearing. So yeah, well done. You get little moments like this, which are like quick time events. They only add score to the end of your chapter where you get the S rank and that there. So yeah, what to actually say about the game now that I've actually got that out of the way. Graphics are hit and miss. Now what I mean by that is the graphics you're seeing on screen are fantastic. The game looks good when it's like that there, and you'll see later on some of the missions look really nice. But the cutscenes look very out of place when everything else looks pretty good. And I don't know why. If I can't show you, as I stated, the record feature is blocked for this. But just go and have a look on YouTube really quick if someone else has put it up. It looks like the Wii, like cutscenes from a Wii game, and that's really a shame when the rest of the game looks quite good. Voice acting is, it's your typical Sonic game, or Sonic series actually, because they're actually voiced by the ones that did the Sonic Boom series. Whether you love or hate that voice of Sonic and the characters, I don't mind it. So voice acting's alright, bit cringy here and there, but that's to come with this series. Music on the other hand, holy shit, the music is fantastic to this game. Sonic has always had good music. I mean, say what you want about Sonic 06, great music, same with this. And as I said earlier, just quickly, that's how much you're unlocking per level up. Hell, sometimes you get an extra item. So you're getting rewarded a lot in this game. But anyway, music in this game is utterly fantastic, and you have to check it out if you've not. So let's get to the story. Okay, I'm not bullshitting when I say this. The story only took me 3 hours to complete, and I think that's a bit of a shame, considering other Sonic games have been usually about 6-7 hours maybe. But the story itself is, the premise is good, where your whole character, I'm not going to spoil it, but where your whole character is put into the story and the way that the story is presenting itself, but they just don't go anywhere with that, story, which is a bit of a shame, but unfortunately they didn't do anything. So yeah, footage you see in the background is the 2D Sonic stages, as you can see, like Generations. But as I said about the graphics earlier, as you can see, the background looks gorgeous. It really does look nice, but the cutscenes. But what I would have liked to have seen in this game is a voice actor for the characters. Like when you pick a male or a female, your character isn't voiced. They just do like grunts essentially. And I would have liked to have seen your character like actually have a voice actor. I think that would have been really, really neat for the character. And I'm going to say something that's going to piss some people off, but I don't care. I'm going to say it. I think this game should have been based around your character, not Sonic. Sonic shouldn't have been in this game as a playable character. It should have been your avatar. And there's a reason for that. Your avatar, there's so much potential for your avatar to be in this series. I mean, hell, I will be pissed off if the next Sonic game does not have a character customization. I will be pissed off, and I will actually rant about it, because I think now that we've seen Sega actually can do a good job with that, there's no excuse for not to have them in the games anymore. So yeah, here's your 3D Sonic stages, as I said earlier. But anyway, you don't play much of your avatar. In fact, if you 100%, you play about 45% of the avatar, 45% of 3D Sonic, and 10% is 2D. I would have liked to have seen, as I said, I think the whole avatar should have just got the whole game to themselves, but that's just my opinion. But what I would have liked to have seen more than anything in this game, create your own stages. Now, with the whole SOS missions, instead of the SOS missions being selected missions throughout the game, I think they should have been stage creators, where you get to choose different stages from like old Sonic games, and you actually create whether a 2D Sonic level, a 3D Sonic level, you know, avatar level, stuff like that there. You place enemies in certain areas of the mission, you know, stuff like that there, and you send these stages to other people online or your friends, you know, stuff like that there. That would have been a great feature for this game, and I'm a bit shamed that it's not in the game. I mean, if Sega had done that there, we might have got the best 3D Sonic game, but unfortunately, no, it's not the best 3D Sonic game. But yeah, what a missed opportunity by Sega not to do that. Hopefully, because I hope this game does get a sequel. Hopefully they do it in the next game, but I can't see that happening. So, yeah, what can I really say after all that there? I love the game. I find it to be very fun. Very, it had me coming back and playing it. And that can't be said for a lot of other games this year. Like, for example, after I completed the story mode to say Horizon Zero Dawn, I took it off the PlayStation and I just thought to myself, I'm not playing that again for a while. But with this game here, I have played it quite a lot. Now, as you saw, I maxed out 2 characters, almost maxed out the 3rd one, and I'm going to be doing that for all the other characters. I really enjoyed this game, but it's not perfect, as I said. If I was to give it a score, I think it deserves about a 7.5. 7.0 at the lowest, sorry. Nothing higher than a 7.5. I think this game just unfortunately has so much hate because it came out at the wrong time. And what I mean by that is it came out a few months after Sonic 4 Mania. That was not a good thing because we can all agree Sonic Mania is the better game. There's no denying that, but unfortunately, because it was a 3D Sonic game, it had no chance of going up against Sonic Mania. It just was dead on arrival. So I wholeheartedly say, please play this game. I think it's fantastic. One of the games that surprised me this year, where I thought, okay, it's a 3D Sonic game. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be good. It's just going to be one of those games where, you know, you play and you just think, okay, it's out of the way, that kind of thing. But I'm very pleasantly surprised with this game, and yeah, well done to Sega. Also, real quick, there's a bit of characters missing in the game. Like, for example, Cream the Rabbit's not in the game. I personally don't like the character, but she's not in the game. I know some people do like her. She has a following. Why she's not in the game, I do not know. And also, no Big the Cat. Sure, remember, according to IGN, all Sonic fans want to have sex with Big the Cat, so where the fuck is my waifu at? But, nah, all jokes aside, they're not in the game when other characters that have barely appeared in Sonic games are in the game, and you're like, why? Just, why are you in it? But, yeah, that would just be nitpicking, of course. So, yeah, I just love this game. As I said, I find it really fun. There is room for improvement. I do want Sega to make a sequel to this game, with stage customization, a bit more added to the avatar, even though the avatar is flat out done very good. Like, to have all that customization with no loot boxes, no microtransactions, all the costumes that are in the game besides the persona and a few other ones you get with the game. If you buy it on disc, they're there. The codes are there. If you don't buy it on disc, I think they're like $2 or something Australian or something like that there. But the other costumes you can buy online, for example, the Sonic top, they're free. Well done, Sega, for that. And to not, as I said, to not have loot boxes, and to not have overly, you know, populated with microtransactions, because they could have easily done that with this game because of, you know, Sonic being what it is, and not to do it is just very, very, what can I say without sounding like a fanboy, just very good of them to do. I'll put it that way. So yeah, that's my review. Sorry for going on, guys. Final verdict, 7.5. Hopefully you do pick this game up and give it a shot. I would recommend it, but as I said, hopefully you do pick it up. So anyway, this is Private Mittens. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and stay tuned to the next video. Take care, guys. See you later.